Hey YouTube, you have Leonard here, bringing guys and gals, Kanojo Okurishimasu, Rent a Girlfriend, we're here, we are live, actually we're still live, chapter 274, the review portion. So everybody, once again, we just finished the Rent a Girlfriend chapter, and of course I'm on Twitch, link to the Twitch box down below where I do all my live reactions, and of course I gotta mention this, that I'm 19 subs away from getting to 1k subs, so if you guys want to support me for all the Rent a Girlfriend content that I've done over the years, aka the past year and a half, please subscribe. It'll be really appreciated, everybody. But further ado, we're gonna hop into this one once again. I will say this chapter was interesting. I don't really want to dwell and make this a long review because not much happened in terms of the beginning portions of the chapter. A lot of repeated themes, things that we've already kind of seen before. But once again, I do want to kind of talk about the ending. But before I do that, just to touch on a few things throughout the course of the chapter, we have the Yaimori stuff. So Yaimori debriefs Kazuya. Kazuya got kind of jealous of Yaimori, which honestly, I'm like, Kazuya, she's a woman. Chizu's a woman. These things happen. You should not be jealous of the fact that Yaimori got to see Chizu naked. Like, you just shouldn't be jealous. But I understand it, but you shouldn't be jealous. It was kind of funny though. But nonetheless, Yaimori kind of giving her reaction to everything that took place, and it was a very honest, candid reaction. She was like, honestly, if you were to confess to Chizu right now, I say it's about 50-50. I can't really lean one way or another. And she's saying the fact that Chizu is not really showing strong levels of affection for Kazuya. Not at all. But she asked about him. It shows that she's considering Kazuya. And Yaimori's correct in the fact that the way that she spoke about specifically Kazuya and her admiration for him and why she respects him at the end of the day, it went a very long way of kind of like pulling at Chizu's heart, because we know that Chizu at the end of the day, she feels the same way as Yaimori to some degree. She respects Kazuya, she appreciates stuff that he's done, and she's grown to develop a fondness, and as we kind of know, she likes him. She doesn't really know her feelings yet, but she likes Kazuya. All this to say, Kazuya now is just kind of worried throughout the chapter. He's just like, wait a second, like, how does Chizu view me? Is this positive? Is this negative? She knows, like, what was happening. And he wants, like, a full stalker mode at one point where he was just, like, losing his mind, like, typical Kazuya. All that to say, though, I really have to think that the development that we're getting for Kazuya and Chizu, while I will always complain about the Paradise stuff, I've gone kind of, like, backwards. This arc in general, the whole cohabitation arc, has been very good for their characters. While certain things repeat themselves, we see that there's progression. One of the subtle but really good moments of this chapter for me was the fact that Chizu actually asked Kazuya, hey, so where were you last night? Kazuya was shocked by this, I was shocked by this, because while we know that Chizu missed Kazuya, it's very Chizu-esque to just kind of be like, I'm not going to address it, or I think it to myself. The fact that more and more recently, including this chapter, that she's starting to really verbalize how she feels, just by not saying like, oh, I missed you, but just by hinting at the fact that I'm thinking about you. I was wondering where you were. And she makes a joke about the bathwater and everything, but like, oh, next time I have to drain the bathwater. It's Chizu's way of basically saying that she's thinking about Kazuya and she missed him. And Kazi kind of picks up on this, which was really nice. He's still kind of not sure, like, what does this mean? He overthinks stuff. But Kazi recognizes this is potentially something that's positive, so I like that. Now, onward to the events of this ending part of the chapter. The storage room, we get Kazi going to Chizu's room. I thought that was really nice. Her old room, by the way. And a little bit of nostalgia. He's just like, oh, he's looking at, we see like, a plaque, a certificate from what she was doing. I guess some type of acting competition. We see her old uniform. So for Kazi, he's just like, I get little glimpses into like Chizu's past. I thought that was nice. But then ultimately, the fact that we have in the end of this chapter, Kazuya falling over, Chizu and him on top of each other, Chizu closing the door to like the storage room or wherever they are, and then afterwards they have to now hide inside of here, and Kazuya is all pressed up on her like full on. Oh my gosh. I can only imagine where this is going to go. I'm not exactly sure where it is. Kazuya, please don't go this. Don't go like this, please. I beg of you. You're in close quarters. This will be incredibly awkward if you do. Please don't. But I'm very curious. Next time is called Sweat. So again, a lot of this just to build up some of the romantic tension and everything. A lot's going to happen. I don't have high hopes for this development, honestly. I don't. But nonetheless, I think the solid things we got in this chapter with regards to Kazi and Chizu, they were nice. I think they're very solid. I'm glad that Yai and Mori was able to actually speak to Kazuya and give her thoughts in terms of what happened again last chapter, the 50-50 and everything. So everyone, again, this wasn't a very long review. There wasn't too much for me to talk about. I do predict that next week, again, they're going to be in the storage room. Kazi's going to have an accident. Chizu's going to basically be like, oh my gosh. It's going to be very awkward if things are going where I think it's going. But Chizu's not going to hate him. Kazi's going to think that he messed things up, etc. And like he's going to hate himself for it. Chizu's going to say something where he's going to be like, oh, at least she doesn't hate me, but oh, I messed up. And then we're going to probably get like a panel of Chizu like flustered or whatever thinking about Kazuya. That's my prediction. Looking at chat over here on the Twitch side before I end this. I was disappointed. One came out. Okay. Everybody. So we're going to end this one here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you like my content. Everyone is greatly appreciated as always. Let's get to 1K subs. I'm Leonard and I'm out. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Peace.